quick video. If you haven't seen my other videos, I highly recommend you go and see it. It's Mw2 um, Chill. Um, just made it today, recent one. And basically, if you don't know, if you haven't noticed, if you're new to it and you start playing the game, you will get tons of kills if you're actually good. Um, I'm ranked 55. I've been playing since release. Um, all my games was great until the first update. First I was playing, it seemed like bots, trash people. You know what I mean? Then I got with sweaty lobbies, still perform the same, 25, 30 kills. You know what I mean? Sometimes 15 or whatever. But more recently, if you haven't noticed, I need y'all to pay attention. Hit record when you play your game so you can see, look at your own gameplay. First, you need to look at your ping before you start. My ping is normally around 40 to 50, and normally if I get 5 kills back to back, really shit on some people, my ping will jump up to 100, 140, 170. Um, as well as if you're dropping 10 kills, to me it seems like as soon as you get a kill streak, I feel like you're getting nerfed. Definitely check my last video so you can see when I actually knife a guy. I throw a knife into his body and I got a hit marker. Never known you to get a hit marker with a knife. Don't care at the distance. Also, you should see gameplay of me in some of my older videos throwing a knife halfway across a nice distance and killing somebody. But we was close range, mid range, through a knife, hit marker. Um, on top of that, I wasn't able to do nothing else. Couldn't draw my gun fast, couldn't move fast. If I shoot somebody, normally it take one shot. Then it nerfed me down. Then then it took 2 shots, and then it takes 3 shots. So I just want to make everybody aware of what's going on. You can call it skill-based matchmaking. I call it cheating by Activision. So before you buy this game, definitely if you got friends, ask them to test it. Anybody can test it. You know, if you're actually good in the game, you can drop 5 kills or at least 10 kills. Look at your ping, see if your ping shoots all the way up. Also, if you normally be in lobbies where your ping is like 60 or under towards the normal where you start at, then you're good. The skill-based matchmaking kicks in when your ping is like 70 to 80, and they putting you in a server that's nowhere near where you live to benefit you. And then on top of that, they would increase your ping so your lags and your bullets won't hit as fast as other people. Straight up and down, nobody's talking about the specifics in the skill-based matchmaking. I'm not even gonna call it skill-based matchmaking. I'm gonna just call it straight up. It's cheating, and I wasn't aware of this before I bought the game. And I highly recommend if you bought it to truly seek out a refund, or at least they need to fix it. But again, check out my last video. You'll see me look at my ping. You'll see somebody track me through a wall. Um, and also, like I said, your hit detection goes down, your damage goes down when really it's not your damage that's going down, it's your ping. I think it's your ping and your damage is getting taken away if you do good in the game. On top of uh, they what they'll do is if you do good, they will give you one extra guy on your team that plays like you, and the rest of your team will be truly noobs. So you could do a game of domination and you'd be looking around, why is this guy sniping and we need to capture? And you get frustrated and it'd be like, why would this person even be on my team? Evidently, obviously, they're not at the same skill level. Previously, I made a video saying that I don't mind skill-based matchmaking only if it's fixed to the point where if you're gonna put people on my team, let us be at the same skill level. If you got a person that never do objectives and you can tell if they play domination or something like that, or they do very poorly, don't put them on my team. How can you go against a team of all sweats with people like that on your team? I mean, so when people think they're going against sweats, they're really not going against sweats. They're going against people that's probably at a lower level than them, but being that their team that they're playing against is a little bit higher than your noobs, and then on top of you're gonna get lag, you're gonna get nerfed, and you still got to capture all of this. And for some dumbass reason, Treyarch, Activision, all these motherfuckers think that this is what we want. So again, like I said, I'm gonna try to get me a refund, see what I can talk to, see what's going on. Because like I said, before I purchased this game, I wasn't aware of this type of shit that they was doing. So no, I need my money back. I'm not spending $70 for you to nerf me real time in the game. They made it a long time ago about Cold War. Cold War was like one of the worst. The skill-based match. It's not skill-based matchmaking. It's blatant cheating. That's why you see so many streamers that can cheat and still be cheating because Activision themselves are cheating by holding you back from your full potential. And you can be thinking, oh man, I missed that shot. And the whole time you made that shot. But to Activision, it's called player retention. So if you lose a couple games, you're going to want to play more to at least win. When the thing is, more specifics about that should have been presented before you purchased the game, and it should have been broken down. But being that none of that was broken down when you purchase the game, you should be able to get a refund, regardless of what, if you get it from Sony, Microsoft, or whatever. Just explain your reason, and it's not there in the print. It's nowhere it says skill-based matchmaking. You know what I'm saying? So for anybody out there, if somebody tell you that you can't get a refund for this game, you can, because that's a breach. You was not aware of the skill-based matchmaking and the things they would do. So in turn, it's supposed to state it. Same way they say you got to agree to this. You got to agree to this. It should have said that it was skill-based matchmaking. This is skill-based matchmaking. We will nerf you. We will increase your ping. We will all that's supposed to have been in there. So if people don't know, a lot of people not talking about it. I think I'm the first to talk about it besides another guy from Cold War. So I highly recommend y'all test this out yourself and don't buy this game, or at least don't spend $70. I wouldn't even spend more than $20 for this fucking game. This is ridiculous. It's stupid. Activision need to be ashamed of their fucking self. And on top of that, one last thing before I go, I feel like it's very sad for this company to keep flying out these YouTubers and treating them like royalty when we, the player base, buy your game. You understand what I'm saying? So for anybody out there that want to keep, you know, backing these YouTubers and loving Call of Duty like this and Treyarch and them, look what they do in your face. How many randoms have been flown out to a Call of Duty event? But at the end of the day, sad to say, I'm done. I'm gonna end this video on that. Like I said, go check my last video. You will see me when I throw the knife and I get a hot hit marker. You even hear me say it. You would even hear me start talking like, "Yo, they real live nerfing me." You even would hear me talk to another guy in the chat room that says the same thing. I know they would put me with a shitty team, but I have seen that where I'm shooting a guy and it take more than a couple bullets to kill them. Now it's hard for them to do. It's easier than for them to hide, being that we don't got hardcore mode, right? If we would have had hardcore mode, it would have been easier to see because it takes one bullet to kill somebody. I don't give a fuck what gun you're using. It's one bullet, right? Now, if you're hitting somebody and you got to hit them with two bullets, no matter what the gun is, even a rocket launcher, then that should tell you. If the first time you play, it take one bullet to kill them, and then later on through the gameplay, it's going to take you two or three shots. They just nerfed you. So if you don't know, so let that be knowledge for everybody. Spread the video, share the word. I'd love to see what other YouTubers got to say that be calling out Activision on their bullshit, man. And again, like I said, I'm gonna get a refund. If you haven't bought the game yet, please, if a friend got it, play it first. If you don't believe me, test it out yourself. It can be tested. See if you get nerfed real time. Like I say, and shout out to that one guy that brought that shit to the notion when they really was doing it. And it was brought out in Cold War. That's when it really got bad. And then Vanguard. And then now we got Modern Warfare 2, which the same thing, and it's sad to say. But anyway, thank y'all. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like, sub, share it. Definitely go check out my last video so that you can see exactly what was going on. Peace.